I'm sorry. I can't. I'm trying to figure out. I can't figure out. I'm done. Nope, not even this one. Shit. Fuck. It's fine. We're good. We're good? We're good. We're not good. We're terrible. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating with me in my struggles. I do appreciate the support. I can speak. I promise. I'm a professional. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. I was going to say something mean, but I decided not to. Anyway, we're looking at Jinjer again today. Really enjoy Jinjer, so we're getting back to him. And so this is Sit, Stay, Rollover. We're doing a triple feature because I genuinely enjoyed Roman's guitar work. So we're going to take a look at the original music video, the guitar playthrough, and then the live in Melbourne. So hope you guys are ready. I know I am. Let's get into it. It always strikes me how calm, how placid her face is. Also digging the dreads, but that's a different story. Her face though, like there's no tension, there's no contortion in it whatsoever, in spite of the fact that the emotion is raw and hits you like a dump truck. Shut up. Ooh, hold on. If you've been with the channel long enough, you know that I really gush about little things like this. So, minute and 48 seconds. Let's back it up about 10-15 seconds. Listen to the drums. Listen to the transition. It's like the last beat and a half. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it specifically with the bass, with the double bass pedal, right? So one more time. Just a little, it's like the and then the last like half a beat, whatever, from like 16th notes to the 32nd notes, but very, very clean, very quick, very precise, and then like he caps it off with like the snare pop before as a transition to the I want to do just like, you know, that thing. Anyway, bones, cross bones, cross bones, cross bones. Don't want to disappear. I am so dumb. Like I'm doing Sit, Stay, Rollover, and I'm watching the video, and I'm like, oh, cool, there's a dog in this video. And then I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this frame, and like, I wonder if that's, it's just like I wonder if that's on purpose. I wonder if there's a dog in here on purpose. And then I'm dumb. I can be real dumb sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. We're getting through it together. Getting through it together. So the song could have been over, right? And this is something that I've noticed with Jinjer. The song could have been over, I think, like around here, right? Like right there. That could have been that could have been the final like sentence in the chapter of this track, right? But no. But instead they're like, no, let's So it definitely could have been over right there at that like little transition, right? Yeah, that could have been it. But they were like, no, let's do more. Not the only song that they do that in. So they're not content to just let things end just because it is a natural place for the song to end. If they have more to say, they're going to say it. Really respect that. All right. So that was the original music video. So we're going to take a look at Roman? I hope it's Roman. No, that's live in Melbourne. Yeah. Roman's guitar playthrough of this one. I want to pause just briefly and make a comment about the six string. I took guitar lessons for a couple of years, and my guitar teacher made a comment about because I had mentioned something I was interested in learning. I was like, oh, but he plays it on a 7-string guitar, so there's no way that I could learn to play that. And my guitar teacher was like, you don't really want to think about the guitar that way. You can get any note in pretty much any register from a 6-string guitar. It matters more in how you tune the guitar and how you want to phrase or pitch the chords. So if you have a chord with something like a low B in it, you could still get the same chord out of a 6-string guitar if you're willing to be creative and you utilize like chord inversion. So you could still get the same chord. It might not have the exact same sound, but you don't need to invest all this money into equipment just so you can learn how to play a song that you like. And he was emphatic about this because his thinking was that if you want to invest the money, fine, go ahead. But don't keep yourself from trying to learn something you want to learn because you think you don't have the equipment necessary. Actually, what could happen is if you learn how to play this song that is traditionally played on a 7-string, if you learn how to play that on a 6-string, you learn a lot more about the music process, right? Doing it that way than you would if you just went out, bought a guitar, bought the equipment, and learned how to play it exactly as it was played in studio. And so one of the things that he said to me, he's traditionally a bass player, and he was like, I've never owned a 5-string bass because I still haven't mastered the 4-string. And I thought that was kind of because he'd been playing bass, I think, for like 30 years or something at that point. And he was like, I haven't mastered the 4-string, so why would I go to the 5-string when I can't even bring out the full potential of the instrument that I have. Thought it was really interesting. But he was more of a classical guy, like classic rock kind of stuff, like big into Led Zeppelin and that stuff. So yeah, just wanted to point that out because if you listen to it, I don't know. For me, I don't know that I'd be able to tell whether this was a 6-string, 7-string, 8-string guitar. But I think it's cool that he's playing with a 6-string. And I know that in Periphery's Reptile, Mark Holcomb uses a 6-string for that, which is pretty crazy. If you watch like the guitar playthrough of that, the 6th-string or the 1st-string, whatever it is, the low one is just like, flapping all over the place, like I'm throwing my pen. Anyway, that's enough for me. Here's that little, we're gonna go back. So we're gonna go back a second because I love that little, like the little, like the dud 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 dud. Just. Yeah, so this one, and I didn't pick it up through the original music video, but this one has almost more of like a punk vibe to it. Like the drums have that like that punk kind of thing that specifically from the snare that happens a lot, and then those like upstrokes, the syncopated upstrokes, kind of give it that whole like, I don't know, maybe I want to say no effects or something like that, but like, late 80s, early 90s, like raw pop stuff or punk stuff, like a lot. I think one of the reasons, sorry, I know I stopped again. I think one of the reasons that it didn't stick out to me was because shit. Why? Who knows? I don't even know. I don't know why I stopped there. You have to edit that out. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't catch that the first time. That transition's pretty sick, though. Oh, and it lines up with the... See, because I picked it out from the drums the first time through. Lines right up with that drum transition. Nasty. That's all. Whatever. Good job. Oh my god. Look, I know what he's doing with the tapping over here, like down in this corner, but are you kidding me with like the rhythm? Seriously right now? It's mechanical. Like in the best possible way. Oh, dude, my man. I want to see that again. Oh, my God. That's enough. Nuh-uh. No. 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 How? Oh, God, it's so clean. It's so clean. It, like, it just, it... That's how it makes me feel. Oh. So, I think, is this one of their earlier tracks? Because it has that feel, like when a band is still figuring out who they are, like still like solidifying their identity. So there's oftentimes there's a lot more intensity. There's a lot more rawness to the emotion that's present. So I wonder if this is one of their earlier tracks. I'll do some digging afterwards. Anyway, so yo, that was amazing. Like, whoever suggested this, like, thank you. I love this. Like, he does kind of get, I don't want to say overshadowed, but a lot of the intricacies and a lot of the technicalities and a lot of like just the general technique on display is sort of, it integrates so well with the rest of the band that unless you specifically sit down and watch him do a playthrough, you might miss it. You might miss it the first, second time through. So that was awesome. All right, next up, we have Live in Melbourne. Let's take a look. Take a listen. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. The transition that I gushed over the last two playthroughs didn't really come through there. But what I do like is that because we took the time to listen to the guitar playthrough, that the guitar is really kind of front and center. I like that. A lot of the intricacies and the technicalities and the little things like are really coming through. So they're not just like lost in the energy and in the emotion.
Yeah, we would like to say that it's fucking honor to play in front of you tonight. All right, Melbourne.
My goodness, I need to see them live. That's it. That's the analysis. That's help. Somebody send help. Right.